Good morning, everybody.
Okay. We're standing as close as we can to our camera because our mics have failed completely. I thought it was my fault last time, but apparently it wasn't. The mics just decided to die on us, so
They're junk.
forgive the sound quality. We've got some on the way, but we had to do the video, so here we are.
Yeah.
Here we are. Hope you can hear us.
We're close enough to the camera. I think it's going to work.
Hopefully. But anyway.
We've had a wicked jag of inventory come in. Wood, I don't know what you want to call it, but
it's wood.
It's coming, and it's saw logs, firewood, pine. Everything is just like coming all at once for some reason, and we can't fit it all in the yard.
No. As you can see, it wasn't that long ago that this barkless pine was gone, and now we've got, what, 2 loads brought in
there's
since then.
2 loads sitting there, and there's stuff there, there's stuff up top, and we might even take them for a ride later and show them, because I bought more wood from someplace else, so.
We'll just kind of rotate around the yard and show you what we got so far.
Yeah, why not?
So pile number 1, or 2.
Yeah, this is 2, because there's 2 loads of pine over there, and this is all oak that I went and picked up, but it's not firewood. This, maybe you can tell by looking at them, those are all nice straight sticks of oak. They're random lengths, but that's okay. What they're going to be really good for is making grade stakes, because that whole side of things is just blown up for us.
Yeah, I wonder why that is.
Because I don't know enough to say no.
Exactly.
I mean, we are a firewood company, not a grade stake company, but I think there's going to be a lot of grade stakes in our future with the thousands that have been ordered. It's kind of getting out of hand, and I don't think we can do them all. I'm going to have to say that dirty word, no, and not take all the orders, but
maybe, yeah.
Maybe we can get Dana to do some grade stakes. Get him to buy a sawmill. That's probably what we should do.
Anyway.
Yeah, so there's a whole bunch of oak right here. That ought to be enough to make at least 5,000 grade stakes, I would think.
Ugh.
So we got to get chopping on that, and we're waiting on equipment to still come in, the pencil sharpener and all that stuff, to make the grade stakes a little bit more streamlined, because the way we were doing it before wasn't a very good process, and it was taking too long.
Way too long.
So we've got to find a way to speed that up. It's like everything else you do. It's, you know, when you're doing firewood, you try and speed the process up to be more profitable. I don't know, and make it easier on you, because she's got to help.
Smarter, not harder. Again.
Yeah.
Try to figure it out.
Yeah.
And we will.
All right, let's go to that pile.
All right, let's go. Pile number 3.
Yeah, they can probably tell that that's ash. The wood that I had bought, and that's what a lot of this is. A fella in town did a whole bunch of cutting, piled it up with an excavator, and I mean, it was all in tree length, so we had to shorten it up to get it on the log truck, but most of it was ash. There was some oak, maple. A lot of it's not real big down through there. It's stuff like that, which is smaller than I really like, but there's some ash in there. I mean, you look at that big stick right there. I can make a 4-footer out of that and make grade stakes. So there are a lot of grade stakes in that one log. I'd guess about 400, because we sawed a ash log that was got that many out of it. But there's a full pulp truck load there, plus there was still some there from before. Right,
we're working on splitting the ash right now, so why don't we hop over to the corral and see what you got on deck?
Well, the corral's just full of rounds of ash.
Well, yeah.
And that's something, you know what, maybe later in the video we're going to talk to these guys about separating wood too. But there's still more wood to show you that I went and got and just come in, and
all right,
maybe we'll go up on the hill and look at that load of pine, that pine logs, saw logs.
Those are still on the trailer.
Yeah, I haven't got done loading them yet, but whatever.
All right, let's go there.
All right, and we got pine logs here, all saw logs. You wasn't with me when I went and got these, though.
No, I wasn't.
These are from...
I was bundling.
Yeah, well, somebody's got a bundle. We went and got these from the crane. We've had videos in the past, Dave Gerard's crane there, and they get quite a few logs, so he usually has logs for me to go get. I do have to buy them, but
they're nice ones.
Yeah, I get to pick what I want when I go down there, so I only pick the nice ones. If you're gonna pay for them, not that I gotta pay full boat, but I'm gonna pick the nice stuff. So I don't know. There's more logs sitting there that are all barkless, stuff that I had saved from previous
That pile.
ones there, and other logs we piled up, and there's a bunch of 6-foot logs over there. And I saved 6-foot logs because those stacking bins all have 6-foot 2x4s in them, and we know we got to build a lot of those. There might be enough to make enough 2x4s out of this 8 or 10 of those 6-footers over there. So.
And I noticed there's also our box of muffins there. We had a visitor yesterday, and we'll tell you about that in a little bit because there's a funny little story, kind of funny.
I'm gonna have one.
All right.
Brought us these nice cranberry blueberry muffins, visitor. Yeah.
We'll tell you about that because it was kind of cute.
No, I'm talking though.
Oh God. All right, on to our next little episode.
Yeah.
All right, so while Phil's eating, I'll tell you about our little visit. Is it good? They were really good.
Yeah, I can talk at the same time.
No, please don't. So anyway, we had a visitor come, one of our subscribers, David Libby. He's a little bit north of us here in Maine. You probably recognize the name, some of the other channels he watches, Dan at Back 40, Chris in the Woodyard, Willie's Firewood up in Maine as well. And he brought us a couple stickers. He doesn't have a firewood business, but he does do his own firewood for his heating. Sawdust is man glitter, they say, with a chainsaw on there. And he said, Dan at Back 40 stuck one on his tractor, so, well, we got to stick one on our tractor, right?
We do?
Yeah, that's what we're going to do.
This thing's pretty nasty. It's covered in dust and dirt.
Well, we'll figure it out. I have to tell you, though, the little story about when he came. Of course, Cash is on the run again, but
he's right here.
Cash is a puppy, and he gets excited when new people show up, and he'll calm down after a while, but at first it's chaos, and as David could attest to. He drives in, Cash spots him, gets out of his truck, Cash jumping. We're trying, no, Cash, down. We're trying to train him to stop jumping, and 2 seconds later I look and
you got a stream of blood running down his arm.
Dave's got a slash on his hand with blood running down. He's either caught a tooth or a toenail from Cash, and he was pretty cool about it. He's got dogs. So we went and had our visit. It was really nice. He checked out Buster, ran that for a while, and of course we had a muffin. And but it was really nice to meet him. He's a great guy, and that was probably the high point of yesterday. Then I went back to bundling, and you know, all the good stuff. But he sent us an email later just thanking us for the visit, and he mentioned that he hoped he didn't get Cash scratch fever. I thought that was priceless.
That was pretty good.
Good one, David. Funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I chuckled about that. I thought about it later last night too. Just laughed again. But anyway, we appreciated you coming, and we always like to have visitors. So
that's what makes it all worth it.
We're gonna put your sticker on our tractor.
We need a clean spot.
Well, we got Paul Bunyan there.
How about back there somewhere?
It's so dirty. Can you wipe that off, or?
You know what? Yeah. I got a couple rolls of.
Oh.
Gotta have toilet paper in the tractor. You never know.
Okay, whatever works. Perfect.
How's that? Is that gonna work?
Looks clean enough to me.
Just gotta be in a spot where I'm not looking out, trying to keep an eye on Meathead here.
Yep. All right, I'll put it on because.
Well, yeah, I'll get it all crooked. And...
There. Sawdust is man glitter.
Yeah.
It's official. All right.
Stickers aren't our strong point by any such means. But...
So, Dan at Back 40 We're copying you. We got it on our tractor too.
Yeah.
I'll show you a close-up of it. It's a pretty cool sticker.
Oh, my toilet paper got all dirty.
All right.
Very good.
We'll figure out where we're going next and be right back.
Yeah, I don't know. And I figured we better show you the greenhouse. It's full of ash in there now. I know the last video we had just gotten a couple pallets, but that's in there. You can see the greenhouse is all wet. It's because I don't have the fans and the generator isn't running, and generator's not running because I didn't bring any gas this morning, and we got to run out and go get some gas. So
We only put 5 pallets in there of the ash because it's hardwood, so we wanted to leave more airspace in there, and hopefully it'll dry it better.
try something different. Why not?
But, want to go for a ride? Just show them where we're getting the wood?
Well, yeah, we got to get gas, and we'll go up and show them, yeah, where the rest of that wood is and that big area that I got to go cut. So.
Ooh, cut?
Oh yeah, back in the woods cutting. So we've already pulled 1 log truck load out of here, and what you're seeing there is all ash, and this pile I'm standing on is all ash. Not the prettiest stuff here, but there's quite a bit around. At least another log truck load here, and we're gonna show you. It's kind of behind me. We're gonna try and drive down in there, but I'm gonna come in later this fall and cut off, I would have to guess there's 2 or 3 acres there. I'm not sure, but he'd already cut off one piece, and that's where a lot of this wood came from. Plus you can see in the background over there, he had split up probably a dozen cord already and sold a lot of it. But we'll go down and see if we can get to that other spot here. All right, so it's kind of a big area, but you can see some of the slash down there that they left when he cut from here all the way over, and that's where he came up with all that wood that was up there, and that was probably 35 cord. But you can see this line from there, and that goes back probably 300-400 feet, I'm guessing, all the way over to where this tree line comes down and meets it. So he wants to cut all of that off all the way back down through. So that'd have to be, my guess is another probably at least 40, maybe 50 cord. It looks like a little bit bigger area, but that's going to be a good project just for me to come down here with a tractor and try and get all that knocked down and get it pulled out. But I bet there's going to be a lot of nice logs in there for making grade stakes, and probably all the hardwood we're going to need for a while. So this is going to work out good. All right, so we had to cut that trip a little bit short. Karen got a text that Bob's store was down to 1 row, and well, bundles take precedent. So we got to throw some on. I don't think we're going to throw on a whole bunch. Probably just 60, 70, 80 bundles. I don't want to pile them out on the ground, but it'd be good now that we're after Labor Day to check the average over there and see how the theft is doing. And so we'll get these on, get over there, get them unloaded, and then we can come back and split wood and talk about why we're separating our hardwood now. All right, so how do we do for an average? How bad was the theft?
494 average.
Uh,
So not horrible, but
there was theft because I saw some a 5 with a 1 a few times.
yeah, me too.
And then a 10 with 2 1s folded up. So you know some of the people paid $6, but
yeah, it's gonna start picking up though if it's the same as last year. So we might have to do another sting operation.
yeah,
Catch one of them before the season's over.
The theft come October was really bad, enough so we had to pull the stands. So.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do this again. I think that'd be fun.
We'll see. But back to the shop. Back at the wood yard. Now we have to work.
Yeah. We're gonna try something different. Well, not really, but sort of. We've always separated our pine when we're making splits and whatnot for bundle grade and then bulk wood. So we thought we'd start doing that now with hardwood. I mean, we don't sell hardwood bundles, only up at the store. But you never know when an opportunity is gonna knock, or we want to add some more stands, right?
Wrong.
And we could have a bunch of hardwood stands. You just never know. So it doesn't really take us that much more effort to separate the wood when I'm splitting it. I mean, it goes into the other trailer, and we can jump over. I mean, you can see this wood. It has bark on it. You know, I mean, it's not the prettiest wood, but it's firewood, and nobody's going to have any problem with that as bulk firewood. But bundle grade is worth a lot more money. Granted, there's a lot more time and you have to buy a bag, but if we have it separate on pallets, and we did that this spring, down below we've got a cord of bundle grade of ash. That's probably dry by now. I don't know. We haven't checked it, and I'm probably not gonna right now because we don't need it right now. But let's you want to jump over to the other trailer and we'll show them the bundle grade that we've been making.
I'd love to.
You gotta stack 2 trailers now.
I'm not bundling, I guess.
That's true. That's true. Let's jump over there and stack. All barkless, you guys. Well, ash and maple. There is some maple in it, but I think this is going to make really nice bundle wood if we have to use it, or if we want to do it. If there is no market for it, we're not out anything. We just deliver it as bulk wood, which is what we would have done if we ran it all into that trailer. But well, we've got the 2 conveyors, 2 trailers. I mean, we're set up to do that with pine. It only makes sense to separate it. I don't know if there's a market for people wanting to buy wood like this already ready to go for bundles. We've never tried to sell it bundle grade wood in bulk. Maybe there's a market for that. We could try next spring. Have any of you guys ever done that? Sold bulk bundle grade wood? And if you did, what did you get for it? I'm just curious to see what a value is. If it's worth any more, it should be, because they're all nice pieces, barkless. Should be pretty good stuff. But do I have to keep stacking, or can I go split?
Oh, you have to keep stacking.
Really?
I won't be able to keep up. I'll have pieces falling on my head and stuff, so keep stacking.
Yeah. My hopper's full and it's calling my name.
Well, whatever.
It's getting hot out.
I'm hot already. I'm gonna regret wearing this black shirt, but I haven't had time to do laundry, so I need a day off.
Another one?
Yeah. Another one? What are you talking about? Still haven't had one.
Oh, jeez.
It's gonna rain the next few days, so I foresee I can smell a couple days off in my future.
Yeah, it is. It's supposed to rain for 3 days straight. And that's why over at that bundle stand, we didn't load the stand up and put it out on the ground, because it's going to be raining tomorrow, the next 3 days.
Yeah, all weekend.
Got to try and plan ahead for stuff like that. But this is nice. I like these splits. I think this is definitely going to be the way to go, separating it.
Hopefully.
Well, we don't know, but it's better to be prepared in case an opportunity knocks.
Yeah.
That's business 101. If you don't have it, then you can't sell it.
And things change. You never know what people are going to be wanting. So.
Kind of like grade stakes. We're going to make lots of those in case people call. We'll have those on hand to sell. Can't sell it if you don't have it. But I don't know. We don't really need to keep them
No.
right here.
I'm sure they'd appreciate that.
I mean, stacking, right?
That it is.
Yeah.
It's like bundling.
Yeah, it gets old and repetitive doing the same thing
Look out.
over and over and over. But we'll bring you back if we get something exciting. How's that?
All right, we've got almost a cord out of that. This is the second pallet we filled, but both trailers are empty. Phil's itching to be splitting, so that's what he's doing next. night, so he's off and splitting. He's gonna keep going until both of those trailers are chock full. He does it every night. And I'm gonna take this opportunity because I have nothing to stack over there to make my getaway. Go home and do everything else I need to do. But as usual, guys, we appreciate you following along with our crazy days, and we will catch you on the next one.